involved in the game. And so you're not going to believe how violent this Pee Wee football game was. So on the very first play, and this is between the Southbridge Pop Warner Pee Wees and their rivals, the Tantusqua Braves. It's an epic rivalry.
Yeah,
so on the
I've been dying to see what happened in that game for,
exactly.
It's been a whole year.
Yeah, so on the very first play, two of the Tantusqua players were hit so hard that their coach had to pull them off the field. They did a medical evaluation of them, and they took them out of the game or whatever. Understand that these boys are as young as 10 and is lower than 120 pounds. They can't be more than that by league rules. 6 plays into the game, another
You don't have to finish the game. You're not a quitter, etc. And the other thing is that they had lost so many to injury that they actually couldn't put 11 kids on the field. When you're less than 11 kids, that's when you wrap up a Pop Warner game.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly.
So they're totally wrong on this. But I'm going to go further. I don't think it's just, oh, we had a crazy coach or 2 coaches. Another guy, he's like, hey, you know, this is football, not a hallmark moment. Hey, Ditka, take it easy. They're 10 to 12-year-olds, okay? Yeah. So the coaches were wrong. The refs should have stopped it. I hear you. And everybody got suspended. Mm-hmm. You know, the coaches are suspended through this year.
The refs are done.
And probation through 2013, and the refs are done. Okay. So I got all that. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go further.
As sports go, rugby isn't that dangerous. Statistically speaking, you're 8 times more likely to be injured doing gymnastics. But there is an area of the game where the casualties and the concerns seem to be rising. Impact injuries, the blitz defence, the clear-out. As coaches are forever telling us these days, it's all about the collision.
The team that dominates a collision inevitably wins the game.
Everyone's just trying to smash each other, and I think it adds to the game.
As a player, I think
it was one of the most, and I use the word not guardingly, brutal games of rugby that I've ever been involved in, either involved or seen. And to our cost, we had 5 players required to go and come with me to hospital. 2 required operations and 3 required x-rays and scans.
And what happened with the Lions elite had been building up from all levels of the professional game.
the contact area is probably...
My perspective is, as it relates to concussion, is that a single event is a transient neurologic event that has a rapid and complete recovery in a few days in an overwhelming majority of cases. If I sensed that my son or daughter was at increased risk of cumulative effects from repeated concussion, then I would rethink the equation and perhaps steer them away from that contact or collision sport. But until then, as long as I am reasonably confident about their...
You know, you're gonna have contact. It is a dangerous sport because you are, you know, it's like a car wreck every time you go, you know, when you hit someone, it's a full speed collision. So it is danger to it, but we go into the game knowing that there is danger in this game, and it's just something that we just deal with because we love it so much. These kids out here, because they love this game, it's their passion, you know, and this is what they truly love to do. So it's just a danger that we deal with.